My name is Rama Dharma. I am a senior consulting engineer here at Cumulus Networks. Linux is the language of the data center, so it's inevitable that Linux networking will be the protocol and communication method for the data center as well. Linux networking has expanded into the actual components that pass the traffic through your data center as well, and it isn't only exclusively for the servers and applications in your infrastructure anymore either. Using a closed solution and the traditional vendor, you've got that strong delineation where all your server and application space would have to be configured through Linux networking, an open source protocol that lots of eyes are on and that the server space is very familiar with. But then as soon as they pass off a packet, it's the problem of the network environment. The great part about it now is with that proliferation of Linux throughout that infrastructure, we've got a place where we can speak one language in the communications protocol of networking from the application to the server, down into the networking stack and through your actual infrastructure. Using one language of this stack makes your life so much easier because now you have way more operational efficiencies. A lot of the tooling and the products that you use to manage your infrastructure, whether it's on the server side or on the networking side, you can reuse them across the both. As well as the fact that you end up reusing the same skills and the techniques and talents across the same multiple devices that are in different roles but have similar functionality now because they're using the same underlying language to actually implement them. It gives you so many more efficiencies and productivities across it. Plus, communicating with your peers, it gives you that common language that helps communicate across verticals in your organization, across business demographics as well, just to make it so much easier, and it allows you to leverage that into operational efficiencies. The beauty of Linux networking is that it's got thousands of eyes on it. It is an open source platform that lots of people are constantly contributing to. So it's always at the forefront of the newest RCs and technologies. And now that we're in a place where the market understands the value of Linux. Linux has won the war. The war is over. It's won. The data center is owned by the operating system of Linux. It's just a matter of time that it was inevitable that the language would push down, the operating system would be pushed down further down the stack. The value is because we have thousands of eyes looking at it, you've got these technologies that are constantly being pushed to the forefront, and you're constantly on the cutting edge of technology that lets you use and have all these higher level productivity that in a traditional closed vendor, you have to wait for the vendor to decide whether this is something that they actually want to pursue, and whether it is what they deem valuable, and whether they want to put it out into the marketplace. Whereas with Linux networking, you can allow yourself to use whatever technologies that you want and the flexibility to be able to implement those as quickly as you want.